Hello everyone, welcome again to Sonoran Scale Studios. If this is your first time joining us, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and help us grow. Today, we're out taking advantage of some beautiful springtime Sonoran weather. It's a perfect opportunity to get out, enjoy some trails, enjoy some nature. In doing so, we're going to look at the legendary, and I feel it's worthy of that designation, Axial SCX10, and the relatively new but very well known Axial Capra. This Axial SCX10 is running on Axial's AE5L ESC. It's got a 550 21 turn brushed motor. It's rolling on SSD 3-piece beadlock wheels, Proline Super Swampers in a Predator compound, and it's being controlled by a Spectrum DX3 transmitter. Both trucks are powered by Tattoo 3S 1300 milliamp shorty lipos. The Capra is running a slightly smaller motor. It comes from the factory with a 540 can 35 turn motor. It's also running on 3-piece alloy beadlocks, Hyrax style tires, and is controlled by the included Spectrum STX3 transmitter. I feel RC rock crawling, trail crawling is such an awesome hobby, and that it really appeals to even more people than realize it. Once they try it, most are hooked, myself included. I started out in the racing side of things, and if it wasn't racing, then it was, a backyard basher, bashing at skate parks, bashing at parking lots, constantly fixing something constantly broken. I really had zero interest in RC rock crawling for the first several years that it really kind of went mainstream. I couldn't wrap my head around the idea of wanting something that goes so slow. And then I tried it. And once I tried it, I realized that it encompassed and encapsulated so many of the things I already love, so many of the things that I already like to do. Exercise, adventure. You get to see nature in ways that you wouldn't normally be seeing it. Additionally, I find that the community involved with the crawling and scale side of things is generally a different attitude than the community involved with racing. Racing seems to be more division, more your team, their team, those people, our people, whereas the crawling side of things seems to be our people. All a group, all sharing innovations, all sharing ideas. It really allows you to get out there with your creativity. And additionally, some kind of side benefits are the durability of these rigs is outstanding, and the way that they are used, you're not wrenching on them all that much. Well, I take that back. You're wrenching on them a lot, but you're wrenching on them because you want to be, not because something's constantly broken. You don't constantly have to have replacement parts on hand and on order and deal with all that headache and nightmare. It is just a whole boatload of fun with very little frustration. Relaxation far outweighs the frustration. My experience with talking with others regarding getting into RC rock crawling, it seems that the biggest apprehension most people have is, I don't want to spend that initial massive investment to get a rig, to get set up. But that doesn't have to be the case. As you can see here, the SCX10 was over 10 years old, and it struggled just as much on that line as the essentially brand new Capra. It just goes to show that you don't have to spend a massive amount of money to start having fun. There are a ton of side benefits that getting into RC crawling as a hobby can offer you. And a lot of them reach much further and farther beyond the actual aspect of the RC, being the benefits that are offered to anyone, that would be offered to you through getting into this hobby, is it has an awesome community base. It's very different from the race scene. Yes, if you're talking crawling comps, it might be a little different, but still not like the race scene. Whereas this seems to be a close-knit community of people who, it's friendly, it's inviting. People want to look at your truck, their truck, compare things, exchange ideas, which spawns more innovation. It's really, really a supportive environment for someone who has a lot of creativity. It's incredibly relaxing. It's just flat out fun. I find it to be relatively frustration-free for a hobby, which is a big thing for a lot of people, especially in today's day and age. We need a frustration outlet. We need an outlet that you can go and not experience more frustration, but instead experience some relaxation. And I find that this is an awesome way to do it. It's far better, in my opinion, than a video game. It gets you outside. It will get you exercise. It will get you out into nature. You will see things that you would not otherwise see. You will appreciate things that you would not otherwise be able to appreciate. Additionally, to be honest, the tougher the trail that you're on, the more you're going to sweat. And I mean, on a day like today, I am sweating. Granted, it is 100 degrees. Well, not quite. It's probably 97. But there is a nice breeze. It's absolutely gorgeous out here. There is not much I would rather be doing. It's just all in all a very family-friendly hobby. It's a great way to get family together, go out and explore, adventure together. Everyone from your kids to your parents can control and run one of these rigs and likely have a lot of fun doing it. Additionally, if you have kids, there's a lot that can be learned here through this hobby that will translate to other things in life down the road. It's a great all-around hobby. I can't find too many things to fault, with exception to it can be very expensive. So that takes me back to the very initial point of this video. It doesn't have to cost a lot to get into this. Really, that's up to you as to how much you want to spend. I would recommend, if you want to get into this on the cheap, get on Facebook, become a member of some groups. I guarantee you that no matter where you live, there are RC crawling groups in the vicinity, somewhere in the area, that will have hundreds, if not thousands, of members. People are constantly looking to thin down their collection or add the latest and greatest to their collection, so they're looking to get rid of something old like this SCX10 that throughout the entirety of this video you have seen it perform again and again, right up to par with the brand new Axial Capra. It doesn't have to cost a lot. Just give it a try and get out there, and I guarantee you will not regret it. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Before you leave, if you could click that subscribe button down below, smash the like, leave a comment. Where do you like to crawl? Who do you like to crawl with? What do you like to crawl with? I love to hear it all, and it helps grow this community. Until next time, everybody, take care and God bless.